I didn't bring anything. I didn't.
What kind of an uncle are you?
I know. It's not. All right, ready?
Ready.
All right. Let me. 3. Okay, 2, 1. Hey! Good one. Is it really still morning?
Yes.
It is morning. I'm gonna drink my coffee
Really.
again.
Yeah.
So, back by popular demand. I think Baby Phat's gonna have its own episode coming up soon.
Definitely.
Its own show. So, Linda, I see that you have all different colors. It reminds me of Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms. Oh, okay.
See?
Well, all right. So,
I don't think that's what this is about.
You know, when they always tell you that staying healthy means eating the colors of a rainbow,
yes.
I always have to make sure I remind people that does not include M&Ms and Skittles, okay?
That's a good call.
You don't want a beige diet, all right, to stay healthy. But where do you think you see these 3 colors most together?
I know.
All right. Okay. If you're thinking about going out to eat and you sit down and they've got that little white ceramic thing with sugar packets in it.
Yep.
All right. Today we are talking about artificial sweeteners and understanding that fake sugar makes real fat. And how does it do that? You know, because we always think that if we're going to do an artificial sweetener, that we're going to lose weight.
0 calories, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. 0 calories. Well, it's understanding what happens when you do an artificial sweetener. The chemicals that make these compounds up are so sweet. They're like 300 times sweeter than regular sugar. You know, I used to tell everybody when I would go to breakfast with my father, when he had coffee, if he had a white packet of sugar, he would put like 3 or 4 of them in there.
Yeah.
But if you grabbed one of these colored packets,
1.
not even 1.
Yeah.
I mean, he would rip the corner and just like tap it, and it would be that much sweeter. Well, it's 300 times sweeter, so that means that when it hits the tongue, all right, whether it's in a gum or in a candy or in a drink, within 3 seconds, the sweet sensors on your tongue go, oh my God, we've got a truckload of sugar coming in. We gotta get ready
you
for
just
this.
said when it hits the tongue, so not even, now you just scared me because gum, right? So, and this is how the body works, right? This is, right?
Yeah.
This is the common sense aspect of it, where you're just saying artificial sweetener 300 times sweeter than regular sugar, but yet we've been conditioned to believe 0 calories, everything else. But okay, so it just hits the tongue, the body triggers.
3 seconds, and the body says, oh my God, and there's a message that goes to the brain that says, we got a truckload of sugar coming in, get ready for that, right? So then the brain sends a message to the liver, to the pancreas saying, all right, truckload of sugar coming, guys, prepare for this, all right? Well, what does the pancreas do when it gets a signal that there's a bunch of sugar coming in?
The insulin, is that?
Exactly,
okay,
very good.
See?
Right? Yes, you're getting smarter, don't you? All right, but yes, that's what happens. So the insulin now is being forced to be released, even though there's no sugar in that food. So yes, if you're a diabetic, then it's okay because it's like, all right, there's no sugar in there, okay? But the pancreas still, when you've got a pancreas that's still working, it's saying, got to pump out the sugar. So think about it, if the pancreas is weak, right? If you got any kind of blood sugar issues and the pancreas is being forced to push out more and more and more insulin, it's going to make the pancreas more and more tired.
Right, okay.
Okay? Well, what happens? We talked about it last week. What is insulin called? The fat storing hormone.
That's right, okay.
Okay? So what ends up happening now is within 3 seconds, this message goes through, the pancreas is pumping out a ton of insulin. The insulin is opening up your fat cells and is saying, feed me. For the next 2.5 hours, everything you're gonna eat will be converted to fat.
And that's just how the body works. That's the archaic, right?
It's survival.
The survival
right?
aspect.
We don't know when
of
the next dinosaur is coming around.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to save the extra. We're in feast mode right now.
Peace.
Okay, so yes, it is a challenge to try to find gums and mints and all of that don't have that sweetener in there. Read your labels. You know, they've got some fancy names on these things right now.
Well, there's a common sense aspect. If you can't pronounce it,
right?
You know, again, kind of use common sense with regards to this. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Man, Baby Phat. See what happens? There we go.
You've got a good job too. Okay. All right.
Well, good. Anything else in closing in this one?
No, also respect the fact too that artificial sweeteners are what we call neurotoxins. So they will affect the nervous system too, the brain and all of that stuff. So sometimes people find that when they've got headaches, if they sometimes cut out artificial sweeteners.
True, okay. Get
that. A lot of times the headaches go away.
Well, that's why we have Linda here, taking the complex and making it eggs, water, flowers, I like to say it. So, all right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode here. We will see you next week